got that one, you've got this one here. Apple tree. This is pretty, I need to move it. It doesn't seem to be growing well there. That got really big. Flowers, flowers. Sunflowers, some bulbs. Some pretty stuff coming off here. Look at that flower. A bush, another bush there. Like these were like one nowhere near as big. I bought them. A pear tree. Look at these. Oh, look how beautiful these are. These are about 3 years old. I had them and it was like quarter the size, and now it's a lot bigger. That looked really pretty when that's opened. A rose bush. Oh look, you can see my roses. See my roses. That was all the way down to the floor. It's quite high up now. Blueberry tree. Got some flowers growing on the blueberry tree. Oh, that's like a bush, but it's like a tree that goes outways. Loads of phlegm. Apple tree. This is a bigger apple tree, 5.5 foot. Look at all these. They're like growing together. Loads of them. Oh, this is a lovely tree that has white flowers all over it. Usually winter time, spring. Another thing here, another thing there. The bush by there. Look. These are the same, but look how big they are compared to these. A thing here. Oh, that's a lovely tree that grow pink flowers off it. Okay. Loads of stuff here. Here. Okay, and then you've got these grow quite tall with flowers on. You've got your blueberries right by there. That one's not doing so well. I buried it in the wrong place and I've replanted it. It's got the roots in there, so it should be okay and it will spread by next year. This I bought was a lot smaller and it was like just down to the quarter of the size, I would say, or 3/3 of the size, and now you've got flowers on. When I bought them, it was no flowers. So that's really, really pretty to see flowers growing up. They will grow up quite tall as well, apparently. Oh, this is beautiful. I love these. These are really easy to reseed themselves. See, the seeds will come off and then you'll grow it yourself. Oh, there's loads of petals coming off these already. See by here. I noticed there was a couple there last week and now it's regrown over here as well. And that, right, is starting to grow ones by here, and it didn't have that last week. All these were closed. So we're pretty good. You've got your odd bulbs going through each side. Got another bush there, another bush there. Fairy wings tree there. Another, that's going to go tall. Oh, that's going to be really pretty. It's going to be a little one. A couple of things down there. These were really pretty flowers. They're all dying now. Wait a minute. I think we've had too much sun. You can see some still. Quite pretty, not dead yet. See? Right by there, that's how pretty they look. Some of them hadn't opened, so it'll have quite more few stuff. This is gonna be quite tall. Some pretty flower things going by there. I lack ones. Can't wait to see the pretty stuff going off them. And your Jack Frost tree, look, it's really frosty colour, see? Bush, that's supposed to spread loads, so hopefully that will do really well. Look at these out now. Look how pretty they look. Oh, look at that. The bees can go to sleep in those. A lot of them are closed. These ones haven't opened yet. They're starting to open by there. But it's quite a few different ones. Oh, look. There's even ones by here. Oh. This one's a bit brokey. It's not broken. Felt like it broke, but it hasn't. Look, oh, look at that. They're purple, but they look more pink close up. Got some white flowers going there. As it's been no mow day, I haven't mowed my lawn, as you can see. Now it's it's not going to be May tomorrow, so I'm going to mow my lawn. As I was going to mow it this month and found out about mow day. You're not supposed to lawn you mow, just so it's better for the wildlife. So got all the kids' things in between everything. But this is how long it is grown. But I'm going to keep this. Oh, look at these butterflies, but buttercups. Look how big they go. Goes all the way under to here. Really, really pretty. This is spread loads. Usually I have a couple of bunches along here, like here, but it's never spread, or it's spreaded all the way down there to here. So I'm going to keep all this by here. The natural flowers that they were planted before I moved in. But they're really, really pretty. Let them spread, right? And this is going to be my wildlife corner. But I'm going to do bushes all going along here. And just have a corner. And then cut everywhere else. Oh, they're running. Usually I pick nuts here, but they eat the nuts straight away. So you've got water. I need to empty out and fill it up a bit. Just so they can have a bath and a wash and a feed for the birds. It's usually all different flowers here as well. Look how grown it is, but it's good to do. It's for the wildlife, and the bees can have all the actual flowers before they die. But if you notice, the flowers are dying now, so I'll be cutting this. I did plant some trees up by here as well. 5 apple trees together, just so they, I don't know, I just sighted. And by there, an apple tree, and it's another one. I think the other one might not be an apple tree. I think it might be a lemon. Yeah, a lemon tree. I planted from seed. So you got some, what's it called? So I'm gonna not mow all my garden. I'm gonna do a bit at a time tomorrow, and leave a wild corner, life corner, just so it's good for the bees, the bees and the hedgehogs and stuff like that. Just so they got like a little forest they can just hide in. I've even got these like growing off in these chickpeas or something like that. I don't know. They're randomly growing here. Just because all of these are hundreds of like pretty orange, purple flowers, but they're all died off now. But I can cut them and they'll regrow next time. Look, that's where they were. Oh, here, this is like purpley blue. There were loads of them, but they're obviously dying off now. But it's still some more coming up, which is really, really pretty. But yeah, it's quite a lot. You can constantly hear birds in my garden. They love being in my garden, the birds. I've got some flowers by there growing as well. Here, some flowers, all different flowers. I'm not 100% sure what one that is. Some of them I've already buried. I had a whole table full of loads of different stuff. Okay, stuff by here and here. Got loads of mint growing by here as well. See? It's in one of my big pots, but I had to replant it because all the roots were coming up at the top and it would have died. So I replanted it. It's lovely. It is a springo tree. It's quite thin some bits, but it will do a bit better. And in the pot at the same time, when I tried to get that, these came up. It's actually one massive bulb that's gone really big and has come out as 2. Well, that would be really interesting to see what that looks like. And I probably need to put it up a bit so they don't grow going up that way. I planted this not long ago, last Thursday, Thursday. I couldn't make it to the garden place I wanted to go to, so I went to Morrison's. Pretty flowers go by here. This is a tall one, So it's got this, but it'll grow tall as a grower, like 3 metres. I think this one's supposed to be about that, 3 metres tall. This one's only 20 something centimetres, no, 45 centimetres. It is lavender. So it's quite pretty, it'll be nice for the wildlife. All these will have flowers on as well. This bush was here. Oh, it was a couple of these that looked a little bit like that red ones, but now look, they're all open from last week. It was only, this was only 4 or 5 pounds, I can't remember. But it's really pretty, really good for the wildlife. They're all open. They are really pretty flowers. Okay, this is going to be a big one as well. I'm not 100% sure what it was. This is going to be quite big as well. It's going to have flowers all over it. I believe purple. Oh, look. Little flowers like that. But they're going to go bigger and bigger. And then the flowers will get a lot bigger than that. At the moment they're tiny because the bush is tiny. But they should get a bit bigger than that. This one as well. For a little flower next to it. That'll be really good for the bees. You know, and stuff like that. And I have planted the odd bulbs. Like, I've probably got 100 bulbs, if not more, planted in my garden all over the place. Here's another one here. I don't know what that is. It's like, looks like a bulb to me. Maybe put it under here. See if it'll grow. Okay, and it's, yeah, one there. Got some wildlife flowers growing on their own as well, which is pretty cool. But I'm really loving this flower. This bush. It's really pretty. Can't wait until it goes bigger. Some of these are dying off now. They'll open up a little bit wider. These ones are still opening up. That is a funky one. So my rose bush, right, was, see this stump by here? It was up to there and it was up to here. And since then, quite a few weeks now I've had this. It's grown all the way up there, all the way up there, all the way up there. So it's grown quite a lot, which is pretty good. Got a big sunflower by here. I planted some other ones. But yeah, I got some small sunflowers by here as well. I put in. I'm sure these ones are sunflowers. There, and some little ones. I put some seeds in there as well. A few more might sprout up if these ones don't make it. These are going to be like nice bushy flowers. They were from seeds, but they look really pretty. I've got one. Oh, look, yeah. This is growing. I'm not sure what that is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quite a few bulbs. This one is a pretty one. A really pretty one. Look at these flowers. Look at that. They look really pretty. These flowers are like really pretty. I'm going to zoom in on them. See if I can get one. Really lovely. Look at that. Really good for the bees. So these are growing, and then here they're supposed to be orange flowers, you know, so it's loads of them. So hopefully they'll grow nice. This one is the Israelite Tree. It'll have purple flowers on it, really big. That's going to look really nice. They go to about 15 foot. No, yeah, about, sorry, 10 foot, something like that. This bit of patch is starting to look really nice to about here. I need to add something along this bit though. There's still a bit of grass. I might leave it because these are going to grow and they'll be bigger than that. Oh, look at this. This is apple. I think it's an apple tree. It's either apple or pear. I'm sure this one is an apple, but look. I think they're starting to grow their own tiny little apples on there. Or is that just the flower bit? I have no idea. But yeah, they're growing, ain't they? It's pretty cool. by the looks of it, I got this apple tree right here, but look, the roots are starting to come up. I think it might need somewhere bigger to be placed. So I'll have to figure out where to put this one in my garden. I might just put it right by here. I haven't decided yet. Now this one is growing. It's supposed to be a springo tree, right? Oh look. Look at that reddy orange leaves starting to grow on it. This is going to be tall, as you can see. Now this is another bush tree. That's going to be tall as well. Pretty flowers on them. This one's going to have berries on, but flowers, and then the berries are inside the flowers, sort of thing. So it's starting to look nice here. Well, not sure what that's going to be. Okay, so this one, last week I was like, oh, they're going to look pretty when they open. They're opened there. Look at that. They're not fully opened yet, but isn't that beautiful looking? I started to open in there, and I was going to take a picture of them yesterday. This is what they looked like before, like there. And then they turned into that, and then obviously this one's just properly open now. This looks so pretty. This was like all down to there when I first got it. It's getting really big. This is pretty as well. Oh look, this is an apple tree too. So yeah, the other one was an apple tree. Got little things on there too. So maybe it won't be long until we'll have apples on there. My blueberry tree. Look at these on the blueberry tree. Pretty little flowers. This is a nice bush sort of thing going on here. It's funky how it goes. Okay, oh, this is a nice one as well. Okay. Oh yeah, got a phone box right here. It was tiny, but now look, the roses are starting to open. See, got roses by there. Okay, quite a lot of these ones. Looking pretty all together. Oh wait a minute, that's one bulb, and it turned into 3 different ones from the one bulb. The same with this one. 1, 2, 3 from the same bulb. See? Yeah, one. That's pretty cool. This one here is a small, bigger. Okay, getting there. Oh, these ones are starting to get flowers now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool flowers. They're getting big. This one is bent because it broke when I planted it, but try to keep it. It might grow back. Okay. Oh, this was tiny when I got it. It had no of these. This is like grown out. But it was all the way down here, about just this size, little, and then it's grown all the way by here, and the flowers are grown on it. Look at that. Really, really pretty. And that way here. Really pretty. They'll self-seed and it'll even spread even more. See, the flower bits, the seeds will come off. The same with this one. These are pretty. Wait a minute. This one, right, was a lot smaller. This wasn't as long, and it was only 2 flowers on it right here. But now it is 1, 2. Oh, that one's died now. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that will reseed as well. Right. Which is good. I'll put it over this side a bit better. Oh. So it'll reseed in a nice place. And then it's got this one growing on it as well now. And then that will spread up, so it's like that. It's really cool. I'll zoom in on it. Look at that. Can't zoom in on it properly, but they are pretty. It has spread. This is a bush, but it's gonna have pretty flowers on it. Got loads of what's it called going on here? Bulbs. Oh, the flowers have died on this one. This is a fairy wings one. All the flowers have died on it. The fairy wings, the flowers were by here, but that will reseed and get bigger. This is a bush with loads of flowers on, but they're all died now. They'll come back soon. More. See, I got loads of bulbs just buried everywhere in here. Right. These flowers are literally dead everywhere now on that one as well. You can see little ones that's still not even opened, so that's pretty good. These ones are pretty as well. Okay. Now, this is going to be loads of yellow flowers going all around. As it goes down, it grows up and then you have more of them. That's going to be really, really pretty. I just showed you one of these over there, but there's no flowers on there yet. Planted those from seed. This is going to be a big bush. Flowers on.